Hey guys, so I have talked about the like sacramentality of life, just like basic daily life and seeing God. Like, what does it mean to see God in basic daily life? Where can I see Jesus in this present moment? Um, and just like making it very concrete and things like that. And so I wanted to bring that into reality and just like show you an example of that. This summer I have been working on carpentry stuff, and so I'm in our family garage right now, just cleaning up so we can get to the next step for staining and things like that. But more to the point, in this is like looking at my physical surroundings. I'm gonna workshop. Okay, like you can see all of the like wood and supplies. It's actually very clean right now because I've been cleaning up to make it better to stain, so we don't have like dirt and sawdust flowing everywhere. So it's actually really clean, but it used to be really dirty. In this very like I can look in this very physical like my physical surroundings and ask myself the question, where like how does where does my brain immediately go to associate this with like God or with Jesus or with one of the saints? For me, I love Saint Joseph. Saint Joseph is amazing. Like he's such a dad. He's just so faithful. Oh, he's so good. Just ask, build a relationship with Saint Joseph. He's amazing. But he was a carpenter, and he also taught Jesus how to be a carpenter because Jesus was he grew up with Saint Joseph. We don't know when Saint Joseph died, but Jesus grew up with him for a while. He learned a trade. He learned carpentry from Saint Joseph and all of that. And so, being this summer doing a lot of just like woodwork and making things, I have been able to concretely it concretely reminds me of Saint Joseph and that he's always with me. And even just that simple presence of Saint Joseph. Oh, I'm in the workshop. Saint Joseph's with me. Like, hey, he's here. Like, even if that's just it, that's a great starting point. Just like, Saint Joseph is with me. Like, that's great. And then it goes farther, I noticed, to even just like Jesus. Because, Jesus, like I said, he learned carpentry. Jesus was a carpenter too until he started his public ministry, most likely. So even just the idea that, okay, St. Joseph, but also Jesus, like I'm doing carpentry, I'm like sawing things, cleaning up, whatever. And Jesus is also the one here, just like cleaning with me. Like, and it's just chill. And just but I use that as an example of God's presence with us no matter where we are, and something in our physical surroundings or in like music that we're hearing or food that we're eating, people that we're with, anything can just be like it. We can train our minds to have that associated somehow with God, with His goodness, with His love, with any of His attributes. Um, and it's a great way to pray constantly, as St. Paul teaches us, and it helps us cultivate the chapel of our hearts, just like St. Dominic. St. Dominic, he didn't have, well, he's one of my favorite saints, so I'm going to use him as an example, but he was traveling a lot because he was a preacher everywhere, so he didn't always have a chapel with him, but he always was in the chapel of his heart praying. And using our exterior circumstances can really help us to learn exactly what that means. So I invite you to just see where the Lord takes you on that adventure with using your circumstances, your environment to remember Him more concretely. God bless. Keep living on a prayer.